Fall season was an amazing one for sure. I mean, we had 2 wins. We had a close win at Golf Week, but other than that, I mean, just to be nationally ranked at where we are is just amazing. We had 3 first years in the lineup, so it just shows you the amount of depth and talent that we keep bringing in every single year.
All of our first years really stepped up in the fall. We weren't sure how it was going to be having so many of them, but honestly, I could not imagine our team without all of them. I mean, obviously they performed really well in all of the tournaments that they went to, but our team chemistry is just so good now. We have such a close bond all together. I know that traveling is so much fun. We all get along with Coach so well. Being together is such a big part of it because we enjoy being together, and they push us to be better, and we push them to be better. We don't see them as like our little freshmen that are our little babies. They're part of our team just like everyone else, and they contribute so much that we really could not do it without them.
We're all academically competitive and also athletically competitive, and I think each person offers something unique, whether that be leadership, team dynamic, uplifting one another, scores, academics, everything. We're all just such a well-rounded class, I think, that even though we're so big, we all hold something unique to ourselves that wouldn't have been there before.
I think the team is really understanding of, whoever's ready to be in the top 5, they deserve to go. But I think overall the team chemistry has been the best it's ever been within the program. So I think you have a lot of players who, although they want to travel and they are competitive, they're still really proud and really supportive of their teammates who are traveling.
We have a lot better chance just because we have a lot more depth this season. Last year we learned how important it was to have a really strong 3, 4, and 5 player. We run into a lot of teams that have really strong 1 and 2 players, but I think last year I kind of learned the importance of, even if you're in the 4 spot, that doesn't mean that you're worse than anyone. Your part is just as important as the people playing the 1 and 2. So I think with the depth that we have this year, we're going to have a lot more success in filling our 3, 4, and 5 spots with really good players every time we travel to a tournament.
Our conference is one where you could easily have 2 teams within our conference go to nationals. It's just that good of a conference. However, I'm really excited to see what we do as a team. I'm not really concerned about what other teams are doing. All we can do is focus on what we're doing as a team, and I'm really excited to see the talent and the commitment that everyone brings heading in the spring season.
We want to be the threat for everyone. Last year, we obviously won by a lot, but it was such a weird season that we just don't want anyone counting us out of it, saying that that was a weird year or that we had a lot of seniors or anything. We want to be the team that everybody's chasing, and I think winning 2 in a row, that would put us in that position. That would have everyone saying, oh, we have to beat Center if we want to win. And that's good for us because it puts our name out there, but it's also good for us because it makes us work harder. We know that we have to work hard to beat these other teams, and if we want to win and beat these other teams, we have to put in what it takes.
Right off the bat, Riley was like a huge role model athletically, for sure. I knew she was a hard worker, but actually observing that and seeing how much time she puts into practicing on the course and making sure that it's intuitive and she's actually being intentional with everything that she's doing when it comes to practicing is something that I had never experienced or seen before, and I learned so much from just watching her practice. When it comes to having someone that's there when it comes to leadership in terms of being able to lead a group of people like a team, I see that with Margaret and Megan a lot, and so they're really great students, really great golfers. Even Riley's an awesome student, an awesome golfer, and an awesome teammate.
I definitely think that Riley Suter has obviously stepped up in the aspects of her performance, but also she's really taken a role in pushing all of us to be better. She knows what she wants, and her attitude is just so contagious. It makes everybody want to work harder and be better to chase what we all want now. You don't have to be a senior to step up. She's a junior, and she always plays well, but she always wants all of us to play well, and she's always willing to help us do whatever she thinks we can do to get better as a team.
We're going to the Redlands Invitational, the Bulldog Classic. That's going to be in Palm Springs, California. So that's a tournament we haven't done in the previous years, since I've been here at least. And I think it's going to be one where we're going to go out, play the West Cup teams, and see how well we do. And that's over spring break, so it's going to be something that is one that's going to be sunny and beautiful weather, but also one where we can create a lot of memories and have a great experience.
I think One, the competition is going to be so different. You know, we go to a lot of tournaments and we see a lot of the same teams over and over, but a lot of the teams that are ranked really highly, we don't get to see very much. And I've heard that a couple of teams from the Northeast and all the California teams are supposed to be there. So I think it'll be good for us to see that competition, because last year when we went to the national championship, we hadn't seen any of it until we got there. Also, I've never been to California, and I think it's going to be beautiful, so I cannot wait for that.